Hi guys, welcome back to Life as a Blogger. I've not done one of these videos for a couple of weeks because I've been away, and I'm now doing this in the car because I'm on a strict routine as soon as I get in the house, so work-wise, because one of the things I'm going to talk to you about today is being focused and being intentional. And I have sort of come to the conclusion that I waste too much time. So as soon as I go in the house today, I know I'm going to put my timer on and start doing my sort of sprints and pomodoros so that I can get my stuff done. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video outside in my car. I've just dropped Ava at nursery, and so at least then when I get in, I can just focus totally on the things I've got to do today. So we've just got back from our holiday to Andalusia with James Villas, which was amazing. As everyone knows, holidays with kids are never a completely relaxing affair, and Ava was so tired that she was a little bit whiny sometimes, but that's just kids, isn't it? So but we had a lovely time, and there was a pool, and I did a couple of Facebook lives from the villa, so everyone joined in and saw the villa, which was beautiful. So the post will be going up soon about that, and I've been sharing some Instagram pictures over on my You Baby Me Mummy, the main Instagram account, so there's some nice pictures there. And so I'm still working with, so I finished working with Boots Mini Club, I'm still working with Pampers until June, I think it is, and a few other bits and bobs. So I just need to I've not got a tripod because again I did it, let me just fix this, did it a bit impromptu. And so really I'm just working on my sort of the other bit of my business, not the brand side of it, but more of the courses and that kind of thing. So I have got a webinar that's coming up on basically 5 steps to working with brands as a blogger, and that's going to be in a couple of weeks, and I'll sort of share the details a bit later today, I think, when I've nailed it all down, because that's the bit that people always ask me, is how to work with brands and how you get started, how you find brands to work with, how you find opportunities, how you communicate with brands, just all of these things that as a new blogger can feel really a bit daunting really. And I've worked with lots of brands and international brands. I've been really lucky to have some really lovely partnerships, so I'm going to do that webinar. So that'll be a free webinar, you just have to sign up to get access to the page that the webinar will be on, and so that's exciting. And I've also my Amp Up the Volume, which is a traffic generation and visibility course, launches, it starts on the 29th of May, so there's still time to sign up for that. So if you feel that your blog needs to be more visible, that you need more traffic, I've got a 6-week course which is going to really go into all of the things that you can do to get more traffic, to get more just to be have a more visible blog really. So we've got a really nice group on that so far. What else am I doing? I've joined another membership society, a membership group, which is all about focus and productivity. And so although I do speak a lot about focus and productivity, and I've got a lot to share, I do feel that, and especially because we've got a lot going on with moving to France in 6 weeks, and good Lord, so many other things, that I just need to focus more. I need to make sure the time I'm using is really intentional, is really productive, that I'm not wasting time just consuming other people's content, that I need to just know that I know what I'm doing and just produce my own content. And that's the main sort of takeaway for me really, is to do that. And to just be really, not to go to sleep at 1:30 every morning thinking, well, what have I achieved today, but being super intentional about it, so that I know that that I can maybe go to maybe log off at 11 o'clock every night, but know that I've had like a super productive day and I've really just got the things done that I need to do. So I've joined a group which focuses all about that, and it's a monthly membership. But again, I do believe that you have to put skin in the game. So I think that if you and I get this a lot, you know, some people don't want to commit to paying for courses, and that's fine, and everyone's financial things are totally different, but you've got to treat your blog like a business if you want it to be like one. You couldn't set up a business with no investment, and you've got to believe in yourself a little bit and invest in yourself sometimes. So that's basically what I've done. I've put skin in the game, I've put money in the game, and I've said I'm going to pay you like X amount a month, and then I more obliged to do it. I feel more of a pull to do what I'm meant to be doing because I've paid for it. And the same, you know, if you pay £10 for a course, or you pay, you know, £100 for a course, which one is the one that you're going to make time for because you've paid for it? So I think it's something I think when we invest in ourselves, we take ourselves seriously, and I really believe that that's important, and it's what some of us are missing, really, especially in the UK. I think in America people are so much more willing to put skin in the game and invest in themselves and say, you know what, it might mean that I can't do X or Y because I've invested in this program or this course, but I really believe that it's the thing that could make the difference, and then over time you recoup the money anyway. So, you know, it's not and it's a tax deductible thing. So anyway, I've invested in that program, so hopefully it'll make me more productive. And so today I'm going to go in the spirit of being productive. I'm going to get my webinar page live. I'm going to do another bit of course development, and I'm going to do a few other bits that I've really intentionally written down, and I'll let you know how I get on with all of my goal setting. But it's just it's just saying this is what I'm going to do today, and I'm not going to get sucked into the rabbit hole of someone else's emails or someone else's Facebook or whatever, but I'm going to really be focused. And I'm also going to implement a Facebook group system for myself. So I'm gonna, you know, we can really grow our blogs by being really helpful in groups, and, you know, getting the word out that we know that we're an expert, and people will then realize that we're an expert in what we do, and then they'll seek us out. So I'm going to implement a structure using a spreadsheet where I can then really standardize and structure the groups that I'm going into and the kind of content that I'm giving for free in those groups, so that I'm not just sort of peeing in the wind and hoping that some of it goes in the right direction. Sorry for the really bad analogy, but I'm going to do a little spreadsheet, and that spreadsheet is actually going to go in the course as well. So the Amp Up the Volume course will have that spreadsheet of you know, how to identify the groups that you're going to go into, and with the structure of what you should be sort of saying in the groups. And even if you've not got a product to sell, but you've got a blog, you've got something to sell people, even if it's not monetary, because you want them to come and read your blog. So that spreadsheet will go into the group too. So I'm going to leave it at that for today, and I'm going to go and get on with some work. So if you're not in the Mamapreneur Revolution Facebook group, come and join us. So you just tap in www.mamapreneur I'll get that right, mamapreneurrevolutioncommunity.com, and it'll take you to the Facebook group, and I'd love to see you in there. So I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.